Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back for another rant video. And yeah, I'm still YouTube famous, so get over it. And I'm not going anywhere. All right. This really should be like a 2-minute video, and the video should just say, don't go to the grocery store on a Sunday if you're somebody like me that has no business being out in public anyway, which is why I typically go to the grocery store or the Walmart or the Meijer or whatever after midnight when nobody's there, except for on Wednesday nights, the second Wednesday of every month at Walmart when everybody gets their government checks, because that's when it's packed. But anyway, so today I was like driving around and I was like, oh, Kroger, the grocery store, has really nice flowers. And I wanted to get like a potted flower deal. You know what I'm talking about. Make my front porch look real cute. Kind of try to compete with the neighbors a little bit because we don't like try to do weeding or any of that kind of stuff. Basically, our walkway just kind of looks like a jungle because we don't really care. And then in the middle of June, we usually get some letter from our neighborhood association and we pay like $200 to kind of have somebody come out there and clean it up because I am not good at it. And Alex is like, I don't do landscaping. So anyway, we're so lazy. But anyway, so I was going over to Kroger and all their plants look very, very nice, but they're very expensive. And I was like, you know what? Like, I am not really into investing in this pot that I'll probably forget to, into this pot, that I will forget to water. So I might as well just wait until like May or June when I can put a lot of them out there and it'll look pretty and they'll be selling out of them then. And so they'll all be discounted because by then everybody will have already got their beautiful yards, because that's what everybody does in the summer in the Midwest. It's all about the yards. It's like, that's what you do is you make... It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Nobody told me when I was younger that I was gonna have to grow up and care about a yard. I just didn't. And I didn't do any of that stuff when I was growing up. So anyway, I went to the grocery store because my husband said to me, I thought he was napping. When I left, he was napping. And then out of the blue, I get this text. And he was like, hey, if you go to Kroger, can you pick me up some of those Oreos that I love? The mega stuffed golden Oreos. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. But we do love these. These are our favorites. I actually like the birthday cake ones better, but like, so anyway. So I got him those, and then I was like, oh, I had been talking in my vlog about how, like, I wanted to make some lemonade instead of my front porch, because I clean my front porch, because I'm from Indiana, and like I said, when you're from Indiana and you're trying to be all bougie and, you know, all that kind of bullshit, you try to, like, make your... Anyway, I made my front porch look nice, that's all, okay? I like to sit out there, I like to read, I like to have some Crystal Light lemonade. We get the pink because we're gay. So anyway... I like the pink. Tastes exactly like the yellow, pretty much. But anyway, and then I got this Keurig Hot Starbucks Veranda Blend. Starbucks, not sponsored. Not sponsored by any of these products. They would never sponsor me in a million years because I'm a family vlogger. But I'm a gay family vlogger. So anyway, it's so hot in this car. What else did I buy? Oh, I forgot. I bought this. Cotton candy. Whatever. Lollipop. I love these things. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop. If you can get into it, James. Ah! Lollipop. Ba-dum. Kids. Kids next door to me. Anyway. This is the only thing that it was even worth going to the grocery store. So let me just tell you, first of all, okay? There should be a sign in grocery stores that say no kids allowed, okay? Listen. I've chosen not to have children in my life. I think kids are just fine. I think they're incredible human beings to be growing up and all that kind of stuff. But, like, it's not, to me, here's my deal, okay? I love kids. What I cannot stand is parents who let their kids run all over the damn store and try 15 samples and all that kind of stuff. And now we have those like little miniature shopping carts so that the kids can feel like they're adults, but they're not, right? It's not the kids' fault, okay? They're just being kids, and I love kids, and I'm like a grown-up kid myself. It's the kids, or it's the parents that don't watch their damn kids, and then the kids are everywhere, and then they're standing in the middle of the aisle and they're on their phone like this, and they're like, Gina? Where'd you go, Gina? And they're not even looking for their kid, and their kid's like pushing their cart into people and stuff like that. It drives me nuts. Do you hear that bass? The kids are waiting for their parents in the car, and they just turn up the bass in the car. Kids at the grocery store, we don't need it. There should be a daycare or a sign or whatever. Get a babysitter when you get to the grocery store. Isn't it the grocery store experience, like for most parents, isn't it like a way to escape being a parent for a little bit? So anyway... But it's not the kids, it's the parents that drive me crazy. When I was growing up, okay, I always like rode in that thing in front with my legs sticking out, or I would like ride by my mom. And if I like started walking away, my mother would say, she'd snap her finger and she'd say, you stand right next to me the entire time. There are strangers in the grocery store. Now I'm one of those strangers. So anyway, I'm going through the grocery store and it is so packed. It is Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock. I guess everybody thinks, well, it's Sunday afternoon. We might as well have a family date at the grocery store. Kill a beast. But anyway, what are we going to do for dinner? Meatloaf? Better go get the fixins. So anyway, yesterday we were at Costco, and it was the same thing. Costco's so packed on a Saturday afternoon. It's like everybody and their brother goes to Costco on a Saturday afternoon. I saw families with 4 and 5 carts pushing their stuff around. Some of them had like 16 cans, like these huge cans of green beans and huge jars of How could you eat that many damn pickles and green beans? My God, is that all you eat? Just sit around your house, just eat green beans and pickles out of the can? It's disgusting. Ugh, can't stand it. So anyway, but that was Costco. The line was so long at Costco. And I looked at Alex because we were there just picking up something, prescription. And I said, do we have to go through the main line? He was like, no, it's just my allergy medicine. And I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, so we get into Costco and that's that. But anyway, the parking lot at Costco is ridiculous anyway. It's like everybody's just like fighting for that one spot. So I go into the grocery store today for these Oreos. I was trying to be the good husband for. Cannot find these. Why? Because they revamped my whole grocery store. I hate when they do that, okay? It's like part of why I go to a certain grocery store is because I know where things are and I can just kind of go in, go out, go in, go out. Don't you do that? Like, you go in there and you go, oh, here's where the coffee is, here's where this is, here's where that is, right? Make my shopping experience very nice. So anyway, I'm really not that bothered by this stuff. I mean, this is all kind of funny, haha, cheek, cheek. But I am thinking this stuff as I'm in the grocery store, right? So I'm looking for the cookies, and I can't find them. And I'm looking for this Crystal Light, because I'm like, oh, I want some lemonade to sit out on my bougie front porch and try to be like all the other Midwesterns. Can't find it. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like looking up and down. I'm looking at all the signs, and it says sports food, sports drinks, and health food. It says it on one side of the sign, right? So I go down there, and all I see, cookies on one side. Cookies on the left, sports drinks on the right. Did you know Crystal Light was considered a sports drink? I did not know that Crystal Light. Look at this one. This one right here she is driving and about to park. Get off your she is like driving like this. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? She's FaceTiming while she's driving a car. She's about to hit me with her car. I mean, I wish I could show you. I should turn it around on her, but I ain't gonna do that because I'm a nicer person than that. But anyway, so I'm in the grocery store. So I get the cookies that Alex wants. I get the Crystal Light. I get 2 of them because they're $2.79 on sale. Now let me tell you about generics, okay? When I was growing up, my mother was such a cheapskate that she would say, there is nothing different between the generics and the real brand. That is a lie straight from the pit of hell, okay? If you get the generic Crystal Light, which is $1 less than Crystal Light, true story, tastes like sugar water. I did not pay $2.79 to disturb the packaging. So anyway, true story does not taste anything like the real Crystal Light. It tastes like maybe a real off-Broadway brand of Crystal Light pink lemonade. So anyway, so I get that, and I'm going down the other aisle, and I'm like, oh, I don't really need anything else, but I wanted to look at the books. I love to look at the books when I go to the grocery store, okay? Literally every aisle, there's 15 people. And I'm like, maybe more than that. I have never smelled so many different smells of cheap perfume in my entire life. I swore, I thought, oh, I'm going to lose my shit up in this place, right? And I don't know why. I don't know if it was something about the deli, but it smelled like egg salad sandwich gone bad. I hate egg salad sandwich anyway. It reminds me of my childhood because my mother would always make egg salad sandwiches at least once a week. And she'd be like, I love egg salad sandwiches. Egg salad sandwiches, and then she'd cut a pear in half, and she would put cottage cheese in it. Who does that? That's so gross. I love my mother. I loved my mother. She's no longer with us, but I couldn't stand that. She'd always make that. I didn't understand that at all. And cut a tomato in half and put tuna salad sandwich. I mean, it's like always this weird stuff. So anyway, so I'm in the grocery store thinking about all this kind of stuff, and for some reason I'm thinking, oh, cottage cheese might sound good. So I start walking down there. Okay, so I'm like walking, and I'm like literally not on my phone. I've got my packages. All of a sudden, this woman rams into me with her cart, right? And I turn around, and true story, I know I just talked about this with this car. This woman is on her phone like this, pushing a cart, and she pushes it right into my ankles. I wish I could show you right now, but I wore these wingtips out. They were real cute. I wore them out for my friend Aaron's a bridal shower a couple weeks ago. Do you guys remember that? I have blisters on the side of my feet, on the back of my feet. Horrific blisters. I cannot get rid of them, right? I have to wear flip-flops every day that look so professional because of these stupid blisters from these wingtips that I wore for an hour and a half. Anyway, I turned around. This woman didn't say, excuse me or anything. She goes, I'm in a hurry. I go, obviously you are. She pushed right back at me. She didn't say thank you or anything. I go, excuse me. And she just kept on pushing her cart. And then I'm like coming around the corner and this kid runs his cart into me. One of those little carts. It's full to the brim of all kinds of shit that I'm sure he needs with his mother. So anyway, I am like so pissed at this point. So then I'm like walking through there. I can't find the books, can't find the books, can't find the books. Well, I see they have my favorite Keurig here. Veranda Blend, because this is what I get when I go through Starbucks. I love the blonde. It's my favorite kind of coffee. I get that, right? And it says $6.99. And I'm thinking, oh, $6.99 for 10 isn't bad because these things are really expensive, okay? Listen, it's a waste of money to make a whole pot of coffee. But you get more bang for your buck if you make a pot of coffee than these Keurigs. But these Keurigs are real easy. So I thought, $6.95, that's not, or $6.99. That's not bad. I'll get that. Okay. So then I'm done with my shopping. I got my things, all that kind of stuff. And so then I go and I am ready to go through my self-checkout because nobody wants to stand in line. I mean, I wish you guys could see this grocery store today. It is like Disney World on steroids. I mean, like, it is unreal. Like, there are so many people in that grocery store. I don't know, making tuna casserole and meatloaf and all kinds of family dinners. I hate that. Country girls. Anyway, all that kind of stuff. Family. They should all start YouTube channels. They make so much money off their monetized videos. They could just do a video called, we're going grocery shopping and be all so happy. They'd have their carts and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I get up there in the self-checkout and there's, okay, I mean to tell you that there's, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 little registers in the self-checkout and there's like a line going all the way down the aisle behind the self-checkout. I'm like, are you kidding me? I have 3 items, 4 items, 5. So anyway, have you guys ever had these? These are so good. This was a last minute buy in the aisle. I am so killing for getting those last minute buys. I can have like 5 items and by the time I get to the register have 15 just because I buy all that kind of little shit that's always there. The chapsticks and all that. It looks so cute. I have to have it. So anyway, so I'm standing there and there's this guy that works in there. God love him. He was probably about 300 pounds, just sweating bullets working there. And he is so nice. These people are so mean to him. They're like, sir, I need some help with this exchange, this transaction. Sir. And he's being so nice to all these people. And he's like just literally pit stains from armpit all the way. I felt so bad for him. I was like, would somebody please go give this man a cigarette break or something? So anyway, I go up to the empty register and I'm like looking at him like smiling like, hi, thank you, whatever. And he goes, oh, I'm in your way, aren't I? And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of trying to get out of here anyway. But he was real funny. So anyway, he walks away and I scan my shit. And this one right here, listen, where's my receipt? I got receipts, baby. Show me those receipts. I love when Whitney Houston says that. It rings up. Are you ready for this? Where is that? $9.25. Not your transaction. I was not about this, but then I was like, this is how it goes through my head. Did you guys ever do this? I wasn't going to be that bitch, and I wasn't going to be like, sir, listen, okay? Now, I wasn't going to buy these for $9.25. I saw if they were $6.95 or $6.99, but now they're $9.25, and I didn't want them for $9.25. I wanted them for $6.99. I thought, screw it, just pay the extra $3. But then I was walking out, and because I become kind of obsessed with this stuff, because I don't just blow $3 on everything every day anyway, which is so true. Look, this one right here was probably $2 itself. I literally was thinking to myself, 10 cups at $9.25 is 92 cents, 92 cents a cup of coffee at home, okay? That's expensive. The grocery store's a jip. I'm not ever going to the grocery store again. That's why we eat out. People are always like, you should go to the grocery store. It's so much cheaper. No, it's not. And it stresses me out, my lord. I've been sober for 22 years, but if I wasn't, I swear to God right now, I'd have me a Xanax and probably a glass of wine. I'd have to at the grocery store. That's probably why people are so out of it when they go to the grocery store, because they're probably so dosed that when they walk in there, they're just like, I don't know. I can't stand going to the grocery store, though. What do you guys think is the best time to go to the grocery store? I love during the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. I don't need to be, I have no business being out in public. I've proven that on 3 different occasions now. The Chinese buffet, the post office, and now the grocery store. So I'll probably be back tomorrow with another rant because I constantly am finding things to rant about. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.